G'day punters and welcome to the racing-based preview of Doomben Cup Day 2015. Rick, great day of racing coming up at Doomben. The Doomben Cup being one of the features.
It is a great day, 100% right. Very competitive racing, and let's just hope the good Lord above shines some sunshine down on them this week.
Yep, the track will play an important part. You got something picked out for a softish track?
Well, if we're going to look at the Doomben Cup to start with, I've been a Pornichet fan since he was in the spring of last year, but at weight for age, I'm just not sure, and I'm going to tip a horse I've never tipped or ever backed before. But on the strength of his last two runs, I just can't. I just do think he'll finish too strongly down the outside, and that is I'm Imposing. So I'm going to be back, and I'm Imposing to come with a wet sail with Pornichet, take the lead close to home, and the two of them fight it out.
I'm Imposing flashed home last time, didn't he, in the Hollandale? So he was definitely one of the eye catchers. I thought you were going to say you were going to go with Pornichet there, Rick. I was going to say we're on the same page because I'm tipping Pornichet.
Ah, there you go, great minds. Look, I'll be happy that he wins for Gay, and I've no doubt he's the best horse in the field. If you take in the fact that Green Moon's probably past his best, but first step up to 59 kilos and level weights at weight for age. 2,000 metres. I just think the more seasoned I'm Imposing and Fortello will be finishing. I think it's going to be a length between six horses across the line.
We spoke previously about Gay's ploy with these quick backups. I think he'll be suited. He'll be hard to run down from near the front with Liebaz. But my roughie is Green Moon. I loved his run in the Hollandale. Unfortunately, he's drawn wide in 14. As he did in the Hollandale, but I think he could be a smoky.
Well, he was ridden hard and made runs during the race, and that's the old Tommy Smith ploy to get him fit for the next start, and this is his next start, so you might be onto something there.
Yeah, it did look a ploy exactly because Chad Schofield, he made up 5 or 6 lengths after they'd travelled 150 metres and just burned around 3 wide, was caught deep still. And it looked like a ploy from the Williams team to get him rock hard fit for what could be his swan song. You never know how much this horse has got left in him, but he is a good one.
He is. There's no doubt about that. And they do thrive up there in the sunshine, those old fellas. But anyway, it'd be a great race. You're on Pornichet. I'm Imposing. Probably a saver on Pornichet. So I think one of us will be winning.
Okay, let's hope so. And on to the BTC Cup. Rick, you got something picked out there?
Look, that's just a great race, and I think all admirers of racing just have to love a horse like our boy Malachi. Mark Sheen said it nearly every time he raced in Sydney as a caller. He said that this horse just knows how to win, and that's a punter's dream when you find horses like that. So hearing Michael Hawkes talk during the week about how well the horse has settled in, and he's flying, he's working better than he ever has. And whilst I think it's a good field, I think it's a classic field. I think it's a very even field, but I just think our boy Malachi will have the perfect set, finish too strongly, and get the prize from Neudart, and Fontalina's come back better than ever, so I think he'll be charging home too.
Yeah, I did like our boy Malachi, but I've gone off him for one reason, Rick. His only unplaced run in this magnificent 19-start career, his one unplaced run was at Doomben. He won before that, he won after that, so it just makes me wonder whether he has an issue with Doomben. And I'm going to risk him. I'm going to go with the classy mare, Srikandi.
You couldn't put any go slows on her last start. It was 3 or 4 lengths better than I thought it would be, and especially given the hype from the trainer during the week saying that she's not right yet. So for her, if that's the case, and she's gone to the pace 80% and run that well to win that well first up, she might be another private steer. Who knows? But she's going to know she's in a race second up when our boy Malachi comes charging at her and some of those back markers. And even old Temple of Boom, I thought his first up run was outstanding too. But it will be a brilliant last 200 metres, just watching them all make their runs and the jocks angling for their runs, etc.
Agreed. That's the race I'm most looking forward to on the weekend, Rick. But like you said, although Warrnambool's a long way from Doomben, there's one thing we learned, well, it was reinforced during the Warrnambool Carnival. That's Kieran Maher is just a brilliant trainer. And like you said, 80% fit, Srikandi going into that last run. She still won as she pleased, and she's going to be a force to be reckoned with during the Brisbane Winter Carnival.
Well, yes, I mean, you've got to have the cattle too, and you got the cattle in her. She's outstanding. And we've seen these sort of mares up at Queensland. They hold their form and they just keep winning. But I believe this is a great precursor to the upcoming Doomben 10,000 in Stradbroke in particular. Anyway, I'm on the consistent horse. I think he'll overcome his Doomben hoodoo, because I believe he's about 12 lengths better now than what he was then.
Yeah, you're right. He is better. And that could be the factor that I've just overlooked, is the fact he's with a different camp. He's a better horse, and he might be fine. Just quickly before we leave this one, Rick, have you got a pick for the South Australian Derby?
Look, you'd love to see Delicacy do what she did in WA, win the Oaks and the Derby there. She's got the first league taken care of when she brilliantly won the Oaks last week. But I think October Date will beat them all. I just think he's an emerging staying talent. So October Date to win from Delicacy.
Okay, well, we are on the same page there. I love Delicacy's run last time. We've had a bit of rain here in South Australia. I'm a bit concerned with her on a wettish track, if it does end up being that. I should have been on him last start, but I thought he'd just be one run short. So I'm going to stick with my gut feeling, go with him for this run. And I think he might be a bit too good for the Perth mare, Billy.
Yeah, I just love horses who get to the line, and October Date's doing that. Anyway, great racing at Rosehill too. Can't wait.
Okay, thanks for your time, Rick. Let's hope we've found some winners for the weekend.
Yeah, and I hope everybody gets on. Good luck, everybody, and happy Mother's Day to all those with mothers.
Well said.